Hello and welcome to Capricorn Makes. This is Stacy, and today I'm going to be doing a very short but important box opening. Well, that is not true. The box has already been opened, as you can see. But it was a very small haul from Alice's collections, but marked my very first piece of resin coming in. Just a quick overview of what I did get. I bought elastic for SD, MSD, and I think they're USD. I bought hooks for all of them. I bought all the different sizes of kips so that I would know like what I might need in the future, just testing for future sueding. I bought a pair of headphones. I bought an eye case along with 2 pairs of eyes. This pair is the red. These are 14mm glass eyes with the pupilless. It's red with, I thought they were gold, but it's not actually. It's red glitter inside of them. And they have a slightly larger than normal pupil. Like, for anyone who's wondering, these are larger. Oh, sorry, the iris in these is larger than the irises for their normal eyes. Some face protectors, MSD size, and an MSD sized one of their bendable floating stands, which I'm not going to show because it's just a stand. But I have to say the metal hook, not the hook, but the support for it is incredibly sturdy. Like, I was really not expecting something with that amount of heft. I can't say to how well it will hold, like what weight of dull, because I don't have anything to test it, but I'm a fairly strong person and I had to really bend the crap out of it in order to get it to resemble anything close to what a stand should look like. So I'm really pleased with that. I would actually probably trust this with standing like a tall doll, like around the thigh, because as long as the base was properly weighted, because this base is quite light, but the armature itself is really strong and sturdy. So what did actually come, what a lot of this was for my DFA practice head, who is Anthem, who is a cyborg character. She has just newly applied for personhood in her world, and there is a mandatory 10-year wait while the evaluation period goes on. So she has to figure out how to keep herself occupied for those 10 years, and she has to she essentially has to work and learn how to live as a person during that time. I was really pleased with this wig because this wig this head is quite a large head for an MSD head. It is, which I know I've talked about it before, but this wig size actually, the specs for it stop at like a half a centimeter lower than what this head actually is, but that's fine. The best way to put this wig on is actually to turn it inside out and then sort of peel it over the head, but it stays and it fits exceedingly well. And I think the back of it, like once there's a neck, I think this will actually look quite natural down at the back. It's just really nice, and it actually it looks, I've tried to make it a little bit more feminine by pulling these forward, but they tuck behind the ear quite nicely, and so you can kind of scruff up a little bit so it's not quite so feminine looking. You can push it quite far down, you can push it up, and it actually even looks really good upside down with sort of a heavier fringe, and it gives it sort of a more swept appearance, and there's enough length that you can get quite a bit of motion out of it, and then it actually falls pretty naturally in the back. I mean, like, you get all that length from there, but I like this wig a lot more than I thought I was going to. And I'm actually, there were a couple other wigs that were the same size that I didn't pick up to try out, and I will most likely be trying those out in the future because this one did end up working out so well. The eyes that I have in her at the moment are, they're kind of a blue, let's see how well I can get them lit up. There we go. They're kind of a blue outer ring with a red pupil, and that is her signature eyes. So I have several other eyes coming for her, and they all have the red pupil in one way or another. She will end up with different heads, painted up different ways, partially, or for various reasons. I have done an eye mod on this doll. I have opened the eyes quite a bit, and these do look quite good in there as well. And I think with one of the other faces that I have planned for this doll, those will actually work quite well. And I have a cocktail order coming for, I took advantage of their buy 3 get 1 free with the beetle eyes offer that they had going on soon. Yeah, and the wig's all over the place right now. But yes, so I will leave the link to the eyes and the wig in the comments. And I just wanted to share with you that I have my first piece of resin, and it's so incredibly smooth, and I am so absolutely in love. And I cannot wait for my full doll to come in. No word on that yet, but like if it is even half as nice as this, I will just be absolutely thrilled. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you in the next one.